Yeah, hello. Oh, no, hold on. Okay. Hi everybody, so today is going to be a different makeup tutorial. It's basically very subtle. It's kind of like your everyday men's makeup look. I don't know, it's not too much. It's not like we're working with any shadows today. We're not working with any crazy lips today. It's just your typical accentuating the features that we have. So anyways, in relation to that, this is what we're working with. We are recreating the Shawn Mendes Notion magazine cover. So I took time, I observed it, I saw what the makeup artist had done, and I basically took it in my way and I recreated it the way that I thought it should be done, or it has been done. I even put on a leather jacket. Or, this isn't fucking leather, this is damn jean. A jean jacket, sorry. No, that's not gonna work. I will never look like a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of fucking 10. This is a negative 10 out of 10. So yeah. Anyways, I use a few drugstore products. I use a few high-end products. I think I recreated it to the best of my ability. It looks pretty okay. I mean, I'm looking at the mirror thing right now and I'm trying to see like if I did anything wrong. We brought the bronzer down to, I guess, construct that manly bone structure that he has that I do not have, so we had to put that in place to make it look like I had that. So basically I'm a fucking catfish. But anyways, yeah, this is how it came out to be, and I hope everybody likes it because I think it came out alright. So continue watching, because if you want to look like Shawn Mendes, this is the video to be watching. Goodbye. Hello. Okay, so we're going to be using the Bobbi Brown Face Base. I know a lot of people like to use this as a primer, but I find it more moisturizing than beneficial at keeping on makeup. So we're just going to blend that into the skin. Then we're going to be using an actual primer, and this is a Smashbox color correcting primer. It's purple. It's just going to even out our skin tone so that we can do more color correcting so we don't look like fucking Mars. Alright, so this is the LA Girl Green Corrector. I see Shawn a damn lot. So I know that he has a little bit of rosacea around the nose area, so that's what we're going to focus on. Then we're going to put the purple one just to correct any dullness around our mouth. And then we're going to blend that in just so we don't look like we have fucking paint on our face. Yeah. So to set that, we're using the Max Fix Plus, just so it doesn't move. So now we're at the club and we're just letting that set in. Okay. So to do some covering, we're using the Tarte BB Cream 12-Hour Primer. I'm in the shade Light. It's not full coverage, and after observing the photo, neither is Shawn's makeup. It's not full coverage at all. So to start with a little bit of contouring, which Shawn has a lot in the magazine cover, we're using LA Girl Dark Cocoa and Maybelline's Cappuccino, and I'm just blending those together, and I'm creating a shadow on my face. So that way we look like we have a great bone structure, because I don't. And we're putting that all over the face so it looks like we have that natural sunlight hitting our base. And then I put it in the hollows of my eyes too, just to make my eyes look a little deeper, I guess. Just Shawn had it in the cover, so I decided to do it too. So we're using the NYX HD Concealer in 02. That's the second one, and it's really pale, you could tell. But, I mean, after setting it and everything, it'll look totally fine. So this is just going to highlight parts of our face that we need to highlight. And we're going to be setting that with the Marcell powder. Well, we're gonna bake it, so obviously we have some time while it's cooking, so we're gonna be taking some cute selfies, and then we're gonna wipe that shit off, wipe it all off. Now we're just gonna set any creams that we used with powder. So we're gonna use the bronzer from the NYX, all the bronzers, I guess, from the NYX Contour Kit, for the cheekbones, for the hollows of our eyes. We're just deepening that because the contour in the photo was really, really, really dark. And I mean, it's good for accentuating our bones. And now we're going to highlight. So we're just using the Smashbox Artificial Light in Diffuse. I don't think that exists anymore, but to set it, we're using the, I think it's called the Naked Urban Flushed Palette in Native. I think it's Native. Yeah. And then we're just going to continue to deepen our eyes because we need to. So now we're using the Wet n Wild Megalast in Blackest Black. I really like this. It's a retractable pencil kind of thing. And it just, like, it looks good. It smudges out through the day, and it looks so rock and roll, yes. And then we're using also the Rimmel, I think it's called the Exaggerate Eye Definer in 2 and 3. It's like the really white one. And that's just going to make our eyes look a little bigger. And for mascara, we're curling our eyelashes all the way up. And we're using the Givenchy 4-in-1 mascara. This is the Sephora brand lipstick in Rouge Shine. It's so subtle. Like, it's literally so subtle. And we're just putting a little bit of highlighter on top of that just to make our lips look nice and glossy. And then for eyebrows, like I always do, and people always give me shit for this, I'm using a mascara. My eyebrows are so dark, so it doesn't even matter. Now let's set that bitch in place.